Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy King CJ, and today, man, I want to talk about a little subject that I've been weighing on in my mind. I want to talk about how can we make PvP better in this game. And I know not a lot of people care about PvP. Heck, even I don't even care about PvP. I think, in my honest opinion, this is probably like one of the worst PvP games I have ever played in my life. There are so many things that are wrong with this game, and I am going to be getting right into those. So, let's go ahead and start it off. So, for starters, let's look at how the matchmaking works. Because when you play PvP in this game, they try to have a matchmaking, right? Let's say you're in Plat 1, so usually you would think that the game will pin you against Plat 1 characters, because that's just how it is. But unfortunately, that is not how this game works, because you can be in Plat 1, and you can get someone in Plat 3, you can be in Plat 1, you can go against somebody that's all the way in Master 3. It varies, and a lot of that comes from this game just being total shite when it comes to the player base, and due to the player base being so low, it makes matchmaking so bad. But honesty, and I'm gonna be 100% honest, I think that it should only be 2 levels up and 2 levels down. And what I mean by that is, I think if you're Plat 1, then you should only be going against Plat 2 or Diamond 3 people. That's it, and so on and so forth with that one. And that's how that should work. Like, there should be zero reason why a Plat 1 is seeing a Plat 3 or seeing a Gold. There should be zero reason why a Plat 1 is seeing a Diamond 1 or a Master. Like, none of that should really be happening. And that's what causing people not to want to, queue up in this game. Like, the fact that there was a new player who showed me a screenshot. He was literally in Gold 1. He was in Gold 1. Actually, no. He had just won a game in Gold 1. He got moved up to Plat 3. And then as soon as his first queue went, he got matched up against Half Sin. So, that those kind of things does exist, and I'm not joking. Like, that can really, really happen. So, yeah. How can we fix that? Number one, when the weekly reset happens, all these people that's here, 1683, there should be zero reason why they're getting knocked all the way down to Diamond 1. No, they need to stay here in Master 3. If you finish in Master 3, then you need to stay in Master. That's how I feel about it. Same thing with Diamond, same thing with Platinum. If you finish there, then you need to stay there. Give it some balance, because when you duel up in Mondays are just the worst, because you got people who are like 1.9 all the way down here to Diamond 3. You got people that's 1.6 starting all over back in Platinum 3. It's all bad. It's not good. Let's talk about Omega War. Omega War itself, pretty terrible. As you guys see, I am not pushing this week. I just have no kind of sense of urgency to push this week at all, because Omega War is just so bad. The matchmaking sucks. Right now, the matchmaking is due on level, but we all know level does not mean nothing in this game. For an example, this Spider-Man here is level 117, and as you guys can see, he's 700k power. But let's see. Let's look at this. Oh my god, guys. This Storm is 120, and she's 1.2 million. So you're telling me that I gained that many power levels just going up 3 levels? No, stop it. Levels in this game does not matter at all. It doesn't matter. So, like, basing Omega War off power is probably like one of the worst things I could have ever seen the game do. They need to find a way to balance Omega War with power levels. In all honesty, like, they need to stop making this about actual levels, because that does not matter at all in this game. Alrighty, so I'm not even going to talk about the elephant in the room. I'm going to leave to pay to win stuff for other people. But let's talk about the actual PvP gameplay itself. When you play PvP, it is so unbalanced that it's unbalanced. It's broken. Net codes are awful. Like, there is so many fundamentally things wrong with PvP in this game, and it's just not ready for prime time. Like, even if you don't want to go the route of saying it's pay to win, because that'll be the easy straw man side, and people can easily fight that. However, what the shields cannot fight is like, dude, when you play this, you understand how bad the PvP is, right? For an example, there are some characters out here who literally have skills that register before they hit. This skill registers before, like, as soon as that first one comes out right there, as soon as that comes out, boom, you're already hit before they even hit you. Same thing when you play with Iron Man, you use his guided missiles, boom, it hits you. So unfortunately, you're at the mercy of the game, and it forces you to use a dodge right away. Another thing that does go on is they gave characters target off and invincibilities, but it's only 8 to 9 players in the game. This game is not unique. This game is not big. This game is not so well versed in its content that every character should have, I don't want to say the same abilities, but every character should at least have around almost the same kit. If this said game is going to sit here and try to diversify itself, right? Like, there's no reason for everybody to have target off skills, but then you come to people like Storm and Dr.Strange. Well, I mean, I guess Dr.Strange's skill is okay because it's an invincibility, right? And it moves, but you come to Storm and hers is just a bubble that can legit just keep you stationary, no movement or nothing like that. Like, it has no movement like this, has none of this movement. Nothing. It has nothing like that at all, unfortunately. So, none of this mobility is just a bubble that stands there. And the worst thing about it is, since the net coding is so bad, they can still hit you out inside of your bubble. That's another thing. You have Black Widows with their quick steps who can still be hit inside of their quick step, which I think should not be a thing. It's just the way that the game is because the net coding is so bad. And then on top of that, the ping is bad. That has to do with who the people they match you with. The characters are broken. They have so many characters with such utility. And then you come over to characters like Storm, who has like no utility. Like, no ignore dodges, no slows, no, like no guided, no webbings. Like, she doesn't have none of that. And meanwhile, I'll come over here, look at Spider-Man's freaking kit, and then I'm looking at all this. He got webbings going on. He got freaking target offs, a skill that registers before it even hits you, and then we got spider bots that can just come at you, and then also another skill that literally has a provoke to it. Like, that is so much utility for that character. It makes no sense. Like, and it's like, what do you do with that? There's not really much you can do with that said information that they are giving out. And it doesn't even stop there, because also they got Star-Lord. Star-Lord has all this utility as well, right? What does Star-Lord have? Star-Lord has buff up mechanics that can buff like your crit rate, that can buff up your stamina and things of that nature, right? That's a piece of his utility. It's nice. It's not as good as Storm's, if you want to say that, but that's not all where it stops at. He too has a target off, and then he too. Let me see if I can find it. Is it here? I can't remember which one it is. No, it's not. Is it this one? No, I gotta figure out which. I can't remember which one it is. But Star-Lord literally has a. Oh, nope. Here's it go right here. This is it. Yeah, he literally has a skill where it turns off your dodge. You can't use the dodge skill. Like, that is really, really helpful utility, and I just don't see how they can sit here and give all these characters these utilities and other characters just have none. Like, Captain America literally has a provoking his silence, dude. On top of buffing his defense. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. They definitely need to retool some kits in here if they want stuff to work. And the only reason I'm even making this video is because we want this game to be better. And it's clear as daylight, they're still trying to double down on this PvP thing, which it's not going to work at the current state of the PvP. And then my brother Kyger over there, he wants to do PvP tournaments, but again, PvP can't work when I can literally open up someone's skills like this, and then they just have all this utility, and then there's other characters that literally just have no utility. Like, there's not much anybody can really do. Like, so much increased damage received, like so much utility. Like, what do you want these other characters to do? And you got this one, which decreases the damage received. Like, you see what I'm saying? So much utility, just so much utility on top of these characters. So, I think I got everything else out of the way that I wanted to say. It's not. I think that's probably the bare minimum. That's where we need to start if we want to fix PvP. If you guys feel like you probably have other options, then just let me know down below, because I'm all willing to listen to them. I'm not a stingy man. I'm willing to have this conversation, because as much as I don't like PvP, I understand that PvP is going to be a big component of this game, because that's just what they wanted to have in this game. So instead of me just always sitting here and, you know, ragging on PvP, I might as well make a video to try to find a way to make it better. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say. I hope you guys have a nice day. Take care. Peace out.